there is a big lie happening in AI right now, and I do not see anybody else calling it out. And I want to make sure that you do not fall into the trap of it. And the big lie is that everybody out there on Twitter and Instagram who are using AI, oh, it is just so simple. Do these 3 steps and you'll make $500,000 in AI. You can just sell these services to other business owners, because the fallacy or the fraud that is happening out there is that somehow 3 simple steps, aka how to, equals getting somebody to buy your services as a business owner. And those are 2 completely different things. And the inspiration behind all of this for me is my number one source of information and intelligence in the world of AI is on Twitter, because I see the best of the best all in the world, from Claude Code, OpenClaw, ChatGPT, Claude Design, all these other things that are out there. And inevitably, you'll see these accounts in my For You feed that are like, listen, this is very simple. You can sell any business owner for $5,000 to $8,000 a month. Just go and find the things that they're leaking the biggest money on, charge them this, do them this, boom, there's your $500,000 or $1 million. And I get it. On the surface, for somebody who has never done this before, you're like, wow, look at how simple this can be. Except for the fact that we are in the ultimate show me your receipts era. I'm someone who for the last 3.5 years professionally have served entrepreneurs and business owners, both one-on-one, from teams, in keynotes, in group settings, all around the board. So I have exact experience on what it actually takes to take ideas and systems and processes and then turn them into clients that you can serve that helps them. Because the language that we use of what actually goes into this is so different than what you see overly dramatized in the world of Instagram or Twitter. The other place that this shows up is on Instagram carousels from the ChatGPT or prompt tips accounts, which are great on the surface. That's like, hey, just put in these 5 prompts, everything's going to explode. And it's like, yes, in theory, you can put one of those things in. But what matters so much in the world of AI is execution. It is not just about a prompt. It is not just about, here's how I build something. Because AI has created so many other problems that did not exist before. Because it has never been easier to be able to build something. You're like, hey, let me show you how to build something in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. And congratulations, there's your $1 million business. Except, show me the receipts of you building your $1 million business. Oh no, this is how I would do it if I was going to do it. No, that is not relevant in the AI era of how I would do it. I'm in the business of this is how I did it, right? Because so many people in the AI era right now are living on potential. Oh man, this is what's possible. This is what you can do. No. I want to make sure that you know that when you are learning in the AI era, you are learning from somebody who has already done it, who is living it every single day. And it's a big thing because there's so much scarcity language in the world of business and AI and entrepreneurship right now of, I don't want to get left behind. I'm feeling overwhelmed by how much is going on right now. The rate of innovation is just so fast, I just cannot keep up. And the reason is because there's so many posts of people who are prancing around that they're making millions of dollars with their eyes closed in the world of AI. And I can tell you from experience that that is not happening, because I legitimately only know 6 people in my network running AI businesses right now. And this is top of the food chain type stuff. And I'm somebody who is a relationship builder. I'm a connector. I'm very visible in everything that I do. And there is just very few people out there in the world who are operating on this level. And even fewer of them know what is actually going on in terms of how in the world you sell AI enablement or AI integrated services into businesses. Because this is the hardest part. Because so many of us who are prolific creators, we can create with AI and build with it with our eyes closed. That is the easy part. So to think that all of a sudden your 3 or 5 step process is popping out 500K, that's not the hard part. The harder part is all around the selling the service into the entrepreneurs or the business owners. Because what those posts are failing to say is how the overwhelming majority of businesses are their own delay in the world of AI, to where they can see the opportunity in their need, but then I just don't have enough time, or I don't know what I'm doing, or we'll go and bring this to the leadership team and never get back to you, right? Versus the beautiful thing about entrepreneurship is implemented at the speed of instruction. And that's why entrepreneurs are going to win in the AI era, because there is no delay between idea, building, action, shipping the work. Boom, all in one, just like that. And that is where you learn the most in the AI era, is with experience. And it is why so often when I'm teaching or coaching, how in the world do I go from good to great with AI? It's simple. Get in the reps. Do the work, earn your confidence and experience. And that's the exact same way that I did this 3.5 years ago. I didn't even know any of this stuff existed. But day after day, you learn, you build. Not everything's going to be puppy dogs and rainbows, especially in the world of AI. There is more banging your head against the wall wondering how in the world is all this going to work than people fail to realize. But instead, I want to make sure that you sit there and you say, wait a second. I want to be someone who lives with a show me your receipts mentality, right? Whether it's yourself or someone that you're going to work with. Not theory. How did you do this already? How are you doing this for your business? Show me your receipts of how you are doing this. Because fluff and theory and steps, that's just noise. As business owners, we want to be able to move the needle every single day, integrating these into our own businesses. Because one of the big opportunities out there for every single business owner and leader right now is to become the AI experts in their industry by first implementing it in their own business. And this is something that philosophically I've lived for 16 years in a row as an entrepreneur. I have always believed in turning myself into my own client first, because then you're like, hey, everybody, here's how I did this, and you can too. And I've got a laundry list of all the things that didn't work, the friction, the pain, the challenges, because that's where all that good comes in, right? Because I can help you not do all of those things and accelerate the speed of this. So for me in the world of AI, with 1,200 plus days in a row of using AI and 500 hours of coaching experience in this, I can accelerate the speed because I can do this with my eyes closed, because I've got a laundry list of things that have worked and not worked in terms of how I do it for my own business, sell it into others. And oh, by the way, I documented the entire thing in my gold vault, AKA my single source of truth inside of Notion, right? So if we're in the ultimate show me your receipts era, it sure would be smart if we documented those receipts by design. And then you said, anybody who wants to go on this journey similar to me, who wants to get those results, well, guess what? I don't have to do any sort of fluff, because all I got to do is open up my playbook and be like, well, here's how I did it, and I've already designed it for you. Push that little button, boom, shakalaka, you can have that too. So I just wanted to share this because there's so much noise and hype in the world of AI that you can feel like I'm not doing enough or I'm behind because this guy over here is crapping $1 million out with 3 simple steps with AI. I'm telling you from experience, I can see it a mile away on Twitter, the way that the people talk. This is how I would, ... No, this is how I did, and let me pay it forward for you. Side note, little nugget for you to add into your prompting when you're using Claude. Side note, I hope that you're using Claude and not ChatGPT, because Claude is a bajillion times more powerful right now as I say this on Monday, April 20th. And that thing is, whenever I'm building something for myself, I always use the vision of it to say, well, if I just did this for me, then I want to make sure that I also design a version of this for my clients. So, and this is what I use my gold vault for, because Claude and Notion have a direct integration when you set it up via the MCP. Don't worry about that tech jargon. Just understand they can talk to each other. So I'll build something for myself first. And then logically, I'm like, well, I'm about to have client calls all week. So let's turn this into a field note written for my clients and agentic AI. This is my way of paying it forward for them. Put that prompt in your tool belt for the industry that you are in. And if I'll break it down nice and simple, number one, for my clients. So this is you doing it first and then having the lens of, I want my clients to be able to duplicate this for themselves. So it's written in a certain way where they can do it for themselves. Number two, also for agentic AI, because we want to start planting the seeds right now that AI agents can read the documented systems and processes and field notes that we are creating. And then number three, I found stylistically with Claude by saying, as if I am paying this forward, right? So it's, hey, I'm learning this thing. I'm paying this thing forward for you, because we've got the earned experience at the top, then the roadmap of this is how I did it. Now you take action yourself, and it's designed so everybody wins all along the way. That's how you become someone who lives with a receipts mentality, where you design it into your business and then you give your clients those receipts and they're like, oh, I'm working with one of them ones. So just wanted to share this because I'm seeing it. It was alive in me right now. I'm the biggest champion for you in the way that you grow in a human first way in AI. Be very vigilant about auditing your inputs. Where are you getting your sources from? Make sure it comes from lived experience, not just from theory. And I'd love to hear from you. Is there anything that I said today that caused you to think or take action or inspired you? You can hit me up on all social media platforms at Rob Cressy. Sending tons of love and good vibes your way. Hope you have yourself an amazing rest of the day.